Let's talk about Scotland. The First Minister there, Humza Yousaf, is fighting for his political survival. His coalition with the Greens has collapsed. The Scottish Conservatives have launched a vote of no confidence against him. How much of his troubles are connected to the rather radical policies he's backed, including around transgender policies and also those Orwellian hate speech laws?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, it's totally he is the instrument of his own undoing, as is the SNP. The SNP, exactly what happens when you have a political party that is that has pretty much an uncontested majority. It was propped up by the Butte House Agreement in the latter years with a coalition with the Green Party, who once sold themselves as the party of science and now is frankly the party of nonsense.
Now, you're someone who has transitioned. You're a transgender person. Do you see yourself as a woman, a trans woman, or do you see yourself as a man? How would you describe yourself, and how do you feel if you are misgendered?
That's a really interesting question. First of all, trans women are men. All trans women are men. The whole idea of transgender is wholly a political position. It is a use of language that is an attempt to conceal from the individual, to take that individual, implant in people's minds that the person that they're talking about is on some level a woman, and that to therefore affect the way that people see that person. I do not use preferred pronouns for anybody. I have had this position for a very, very long time, pretty much since I got involved in this debate, which I got involved in because I saw the completely unacceptable threats and actions that were being taken against women who spoke out against men who were claiming who were claiming access to women's spaces and were essentially branding women who they disagreed with as bigots and pushing them out of public life. I think the whole concept of transgender is a bogus social identity, and the sooner as a society we move away from this, I think we'll be liberating for everybody.
And do you find that the transgender activism we have seen in recent years has actually made life worse for trans people? It used to be live and let live attitude amongst many people, but now in the eyes of some, being trans is almost a political position, and it perhaps is inviting hostility that wasn't there before.
Oh, it's totally a political position. There was a situation, if you go back, if you go back a decade or more, that there was, I think, quite a lot of public sympathy for, your average man in the street. The public sympathy for people who claimed to be trans was there, and it was very much a live and let live attitude. But now now whatever trans is, we don't even know what it means, because anybody can be trans. Pretty much any useful idiot out there can be trans. It's become a meaningless label. Not that the whole idea anyway, which is built upon stereotypes, has had a particularly solid intellectual base anyway.